Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my 2022 bullet journal plan with me. So grab your stuff and let's get ready to go. Some of these pages are already filled out. This is like my 5th time recording this and also like my 3rd voiceover. So bear with me if you can. I'm using an Archer and Olive B5 notebook that is not cooperating with me right now. I'm using an Archer and Olive B5 with the little cottage door, and it's a dot grid. So I usually skip this page because I don't really care for how the pages float when you leave it closed, or, you know, if you don't close the cover or whatever. I really can't stand that. So I did my name on an inner page, and I left some room to write some later memories or what have you. So this is my year at a glance, and what I like to do for this one is I like to just put out like so I can see what the calendar looks like for that year. The problem that I realized right now is that I did this as like a Sunday to Saturday calendar, and typically I operate with a Monday to Sunday calendar. You can see on the insert there, I did a little ditto. My mom and I have been playing Pokemon Go, and given the hard year that we've had, I decided to dedicate a portion of my journal to that. And my word of the year, as you'll see next, is sparkle, so I wanted to include something shiny. So shiny Pokemon seemed like the best fit for that. There is my word of the year page. When my grandmother passed away, my cousin tore apart the definition of the word sparkle and attributed it to our grandmother. So that was really important. You'll see me skip a page here. That's my birthday page. I've already written out everybody's birthdays on it. And then giving myself a little bit of grace, I use the quote, "Be patient, some things take a little time," right next to my year in pixels. So I can be patient if I have a lot of bad days or whatever. I've never done a year in pixels before, but I think that this color scheme will really help. I like the pastels. This is a quote page. It is a quote from Macklemore's song Next Year. So I'd like to take the opportunity to toast to me for being exactly who I'm supposed to be. And I think that's an important thing to remember, because you're only yourself and who you're supposed to be. Okay, this is my About Me page. And it's you ask yourself questions on the first day of the year, and then again on the last day of the year, and you compare the answers, kind of. Okay, so yeah, you just kind of fill that out on those first couple days, and I kind of want to ink the page on that day too. I feel like that'll be really special. Then we move on to my series tracker. That's also a Dutch door theme. I had already filled part of this out, and I think honestly this might go back to it. Oh yeah, here's me showing the Dutch door. So series tracker. This is a short little clip. It's going to jump again in a sec. Okay, so here's my WhipGo 2022 board for all my cross stitchers. This one I just mostly filled out with Train of Dreams, and I did some spots with Eevee. And I left can you stop fighting with your sister, please? Okay, we'll leave your sister be. She didn't do anything. I didn't even look at the time. It might be bedtime soon. I don't know. But we're filling out all this stuff with this big fine liner. It's an ultra fine, so it's 0.4 millimeters on that nib. And kind of filling it out. And at the end, you'll see that I run out of space for December when I'm filling out the words. And so, yeah. I wonder if I can I'll try to insert some music so it's less boring. Okay, me just popping back in here. So you can kind of see how I laid that out. I tried to do a pattern with which pattern I was working on. This page is my weight loss page. I'm not really ready to share all that yet with everybody. But then I'm creating my, like, hi, I'm Melissa page. You can see that right here. I don't know if anyway, but this is the penciling of that's going on. I got this from somebody who said her name is Jess. And so her page says, hi, I'm Jess. And you do those like prompts on either side, and then you can answer that. And so what I'm going to do is answer those questions on January 1st and go from there. Jump to where I'm filling out the series tracker, and my footage got cut off. Like I said, I'm still learning this setup, so please bear with me. I promise it gets better than this. The show, I had to actually break out. You can kind of see it on the top right, but I had to start using my old bullet journal to see what series are in there. So I had Criminal Minds at the top with 15 seasons. I put You in the middle with the 3 seasons that was in that, and then Shameless I did also. So all 3 of those are there, and you can kind of see the idea that I had for a scheme eventually. I think this is the same kind of setup I'm going to use for January because I think it's really cute. Honestly, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch this. But this gives into view a little bit later, but I think I'm going to cut out the part that's not. So, yeah. Okay, so as it's starting to come into view, each little box is an episode of a series, and I have the shows split up like that. I have the show's name in a cute little cloud that you'll see a little bit later, with some danglies coming down from it.
Hey, Mom.
right, so I'm grabbing my Bic pens. These are all, I started with this green color. It is called Margarita Green, and these are all the 0.7 millimeter fine tip. So no, I didn't. I didn't start with this one. I started with Tranquil Teal to do on those clouds. So the first one I colored in all the way, and I don't know that I didn't really like it. It just didn't look like it captured what it was supposed to look like in my head. So then I went through and I didn't want to start the pattern with the blue because it was such a big presence on the page. So I started the pattern on the season names. You'll see. Yeah, I looked at the ghosting there and I didn't really care for it. So yeah. So on this one, what I did is I did the outline and I outlined the letters with the color. And I liked that a lot better. I think I don't know, I think it captures what I'm trying to get across, like art-wise, but it's not overpowering to your eyeballs. I still wanted it to be like a cute pattern, but mostly minimal. So then I went in and I like used it almost as a highlighter to highlight every fifth, starting with the second every fifth season number. Okay, and so then I went in with the green, the margarita green, and I colored some of the stuff on the clouds, like on each cloud, some of it was this green. And then I did the ones above, so the pattern starts with this green. Sorry that the camera is kind of shaky here. Then I went in with whatever this color is. Sorry, it's going too fast for me to read it or to see. So the pink, it is called Pink Flamingo. And I did the same thing on the clouds, and I did this one after the blue. So it's green, blue, pink, and then I believe it's the little orange and the yellow. Or no, yellow first, I guess. That's my bad. Okay, here we go. So yeah, same thing, just kind of going in. And I love the way it looks once it's done. Just makes my heart so happy. Here it goes. I'm so excited for it to be completed. But some people really worry about their squares lining up, and I'm not super concerned with it because I don't know yet how well this spread is going to work for me. But then we're going to move on to the middle of that Dutch door. I wanted to kind of fill in these letters while I could, because I didn't have to really worry about the other side of it, since it's just like a little Dutch door or a title, almost a title for the page kind of thing. I just went in and filled the whole thing in with all the different colors. Hey guys, just popping in again. So what I decided to do at the Dutch store, I wanted to make it look like a cloud, to kind of tie this page with the the series names behind it. So you can see I'm using my, don't come for me, but my embroidery scissors to cut these, to cut this out. It's thick paper, and they did the trick really well. But you'll see I pick a really cute Crayola Supertip of blue, and use that to color that in. And if you're still here at this part of the video, I just want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I feel like every time I upload, I get new people. I'm trying really hard to get into a habit this year of YouTube growth and stuff like that. And you'll see my January video is going to come out later this week. All right. So we're jumping back in to go to that second page. The video is going to jump. I tried to do a cool transition, but then I forgot. So, oops, my bad. So the ones that I picked on this page, I wanted to be more nostalgic shows, like feel-good shows. Well, kind of like just shows that I meant to watch, but I haven't. So the first one I picked, what did I pick? I don't know. Well, now that I forgot what I picked, up at the top, when you're doing like the same motif, the middle show that I picked was Drake and Josh. Just be, I think, did I pick? I'm not even gonna try and guess what I picked. I'm sorry. So yeah, the middle one I picked was Drake and Josh. I was just having a conversation about childhood crushes the other day with my boyfriend, and we definitely talked about he had a crush on Amanda Bynes, and I had a crush on Drake Bell. So that made me laugh, and I wanted to put that one on there. I can't believe I don't know what I picked. That's crazy to me. I also picked Boardwalk Empire. That's just one of those shows that I always wanted to watch but never got around to. I'm trying to sneak into my planner now to like look back and see what I picked for that one. Oh, Boy Meets World. Duh, how could I forget that? Boy Meets World is one of my favorite shows growing up. I rooted for Corey and Topanga. I cried a lot, and it's just one of my very good feel-good shows, but I feel like I haven't watched it like forward to be like season 1 to season 7 in a long time, so that's why I picked that one. This is me just using a Micron 02 pen to kind of work in the black on this page, and I just kind of did the same thing as I did on the previous page for that. Okay, here is the end of that page. I used the same kind of motif again. I just kind of am trying to throw that all in. So once I turn the page, you'll see that I'm doing, since we now have Paramount Plus, where I'm starting to see all the shows that I've missed. But I started Big Brother at the very beginning. So I made a page for Big Brother Season 1 and Big Brother Season 2. I did not do this the same way as the tracker. However, the way I did that is I just kind of made them simple and I would cross off people's names as they get eliminated, is how I thought of that. changed up the format of the way I did season 2 of Big Brother. I just kind of went nuts at the stars and thought that'd be a lot of fun. But if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. My January plan with me is coming out later this week. And check out the links below to, if you want to support us or me, I guess, not really us, but, and check out my Etsy page. And I also have an Instagram where I might do some other posts. I don't really know how Planner World works. But I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. And here we go. This is the end of it.